Hi everybody, it's Alyce-Kay Ruckelshaus from Threshold of Hineni. I'm really anxious to do the cover for this, but I realized that I have a few more pages that I really need to do some things in, because with the directed journal like this, I think it's best to have not too many blank pages. You want to have most of them with some kind of a prompt and small areas to write in. So I want to especially do something in the centerfold, because this is, well, the centerfold, it's like the most important page. And so what I thought we would do is stencil, and then I'm going to use either this ribbon or this ribbon to go across the center and make kind of a belly band. So let's go ahead and stencil first. We're going to use vintage photo and this gold that I got from Hobby Lobby, and maybe the green that I got from Hobby Lobby as well. So we'll just see. Okay, and I think that this stencil will pretty much all fit on here, it looks like. Where's the top? There we go. Yeah, I think it'll pretty much fit on here. So let's go ahead and, I don't have any adhesive. That's really the best way to do it, but I don't have any, so we're not gonna use adhesive on it. Okay, I think I wanna do the center in green, but I wanna do the green last, so that my other blending tools don't pick up on that. So just in case I forget, I'm going to go ahead and do gold there. Okay, and I think I'll do gold on the flowers here in the center. The gold actually ends up looking a lot like the vintage photo unless it's held under light. So it's kind of a surprise when you see that it's all glittery. It doesn't look quite like it does on the pad. Okay, and then I want to do some brown. I think I'll do green on these outside parts too. So we're going to do brown on all this other stuff here. And it's kind of hard to see on the brown paper whether or not I'm getting the ink on there very well. So I'm doing a lot of reloading with ink here. Okay. I might also do a little bit of blue, I'm not sure, we'll see. If I do, I would have to let go of the stencil. There's too much of a possibility of it losing something, so maybe not. Okay, let's put gold on these little, I don't know what you call those, the fleur-de-lis, I guess, right here in the corners, right there, and maybe also on this curved part. Okay, if you have an adhesive that's temporary, obviously not something that's going to glue this on permanently, then it helps to use that to hold your stencil in place, but I just don't happen to have any right now. That's one of the things I need to order at some point. So, okay, so then we're going to do the green last, and I'm doing the green last because if I did the green first, then I would get green on my blending tools with the lighter colors. You know, this way if I get gold or something on my blending tool, my green blending tool, it's not going to hurt anything. But if I get, you know, I think I'm going to make this little tiny corner part green also. Okay, and then, but if I get green on the vintage photo, it pretty much wrecks it. Sometimes I get gold on my vintage photo, and that's okay, I don't mind that. Probably getting brown and gold all over my hands right now from the stamp, from the ink that's all over this stencil. Oops, I think I may have moved it a little bit. Yeah, I did. Okay, I can match it back up. Yeah, that gold really did go on well. Okay, and then we're going to put green in the middle where I have gold. Okay, I think that's it. I think we got it all pretty quickly. There we go. Oh gosh, isn't that pretty? I love it. Okay, I'm going to just set this aside because I want to make sure I wash it off, but I won't do that on camera. Okay, so that is really nice. Okay, and it doesn't fold in the center. I don't have it folded in the center. I have it folded a little ways over. So that'll be really pretty. It'll all show up because it's the centerfold. Okay, then we want to decide. Let me just kind of wave it around a little bit and hopefully dry all that ink. Yeah, Okay, then we want to decide, do we want to use, oh, that's going to cover that up, isn't it? Cover my pretty center. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Maybe we'll do this. Yeah, we'll do this instead. Because then we would have just lost all that stenciling. Okay, so I'm going to cut this. You know, and we've got these page edges cut very unevenly, which is part of the, you know, charm of shabby chic. Okay, so I'm going to do that right across that. Okay, and I'm going to sew it on both sides, assuming that I don't have anything on the other side to catch. Nope. Okay, so we're going to sew it on both sides. Let's get rid of this stenciling stuff here. So this is out of the way. Okay. I have two sets of drawers behind me that really, really help. Okay, so we're going to center that right over the top of that. And I want this in zigzag. We're just going to zigzag it on there. And we can trim this off if we want to. I kind of doubt that I will. I'll probably just let it hang out. But we'll see when we're done how it looks. Okay, now this is going to get quite a bit of use, so I'm going to go ahead and zigzag over it again, just to make it really strong. Because we want to be able to stuff a whole bunch of stuff in there. And then this side. And it'll get bound in the middle. So each page will have its own belly band. It won't be one belly band straight across the whole thing. It'll be like two belly bands. And normally with this kind of lace that I'm using, I would have put something behind it. But since I've got the stencil. Okay, so then when it's bound, it's going to be bound right here. So it'll be like a belly band here and a belly band here. And I think that just makes it really pretty. Okay, so that was easy. We need something on both sides of this. And I'm thinking maybe a pocket that goes across this way. Let's do that. I think that would be pretty. And it won't get in the way of that other one. This just makes a really nice pocket. Okay. Oops. So where do we need to cut it? We need to cut it, let's see here, like that. So right, I love this lace. I have used so much of it. I need to get more. I think I got it from Hobby Lobby. Pretty sure that I got it from Hobby Lobby. But it could possibly be from Walmart. Is it the same brand as this? Because this was from Walmart. Nope, it's not. Yeah, I think this is from, nope, this is Walmart. Okay, so this is from Walmart. Good. It's probably like about $5 or $6. And I love it. I use it constantly. And then the little scraps, like if I decide to cut off a little bit here, this looks really great on Franken paper, just those little tiny scraps. Okay, and ooh, and that bled through the ink, so that's kind of cool. Okay, so we're going to, I'm going to sew it on the sides and along the bottom. And I think actually I'm going to leave, can you see that? I'm going to leave some hanging down off the bottom, so that'll hang out the bottom of the whole thing. Okay, and I've got this right side up. Okay, let's do the bottom first, and then we can do the sides. So it's going along here. So I'm going to sew it right through. Oops, that got turned down all the way. And we'll just make a nice little wraparound pocket. Okay. I think I am going to trim that. Okay, because that kind of is a little, oh, it didn't go all the way to the edge over here, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm going to trim this up to the edge. And that'll just give us a nice little scrap that we can use in Franken paper, probably. Although we might make it into a little trim or something. Let's see, and I think we will also, let's go ahead and trim the edge of this paper here so that it's even with the thing there. I don't want to cut through the stitching that's holding the belly band on here. Okay, and that can go, that little scrap can go in the franking paper. Okay, so now I'm going to sew the sides down. And again, just zigzagging. And since I've already sewn on the bottom, I started at the bottom. Because if I started at the top, it would have pushed it and made it like munchy like that. Okay, so we want to start it at the bottom, even though it's just a little bit awkward here. But that's just, with something that might stretch, that's kind of important to do it that way. Even so, it's still stretched, but it's not all munched. Okay, here we go. So now we've got a nice little pocket here and a nice little pocket there. Let's go ahead and put this back in the book. Okay, and then when we get all these pages straightened out, it'll have this lace hanging down there at the bottom, which will be nice. We've got this lace too. Okay, let's see. I don't know what time I started, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and stop because I'm not sure when I started, and I don't want to, the last two videos I've gone past its limit, and I don't want to have to do that again. So I will be back to do some more fabric elements. I love you all. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.